This is Calvin Castine. We're a minute or so into the game. October 20th, 1999 at Beekmantown Central School. It's a crisp but sunny afternoon. We decided at the last moment to come to this CVAC girls soccer game. I'm trying to get our hood on here, so bear with us. Northeastern Clinton at Beekmantown. This is the Beekmantown Rec Park. The Eagles have scored already. They scored very quickly into the game. We just arrived as they were getting our equipment out of the car, as they were blowing the whistle to start the game, and while we were taking our camera out, the Eagles came down on their first trip down the field. They put it in and scored. We'll grab a quick 1-0 lead. We're battling a little cold and a lot of fatigue, and part of that fatigue is the ongoing battle to get viewer support. No. We've told that story so many times before, we're not going to bother again. Red throw. Don't have either of our play-by-play men here. We don't see Mike Fay nor Peck Sample. There's a shot for the Cougars. Jim Schutz is the official on this side. Looks like Al Rose over on the other side. Lee will put it up the field. Offside's called. The Eagles kick it out and bring it down the field. And again in a position to put pressure on the Cougars. Cougars coming off a clinching win against Seton Catholic. At Seton Catholic, a clinching win, clinched the Division I title for them for 1999. Tom Lee will boot it. Red throw.
Make a better job than win that. I want to turn it up.
Eagle throw. If we were here a week ago, you'd see a lot more color in those trees back there. Just in the last few days, leaves have fallen like snowflakes. They really come down in the last couple of days, and it's Eagles had a golden opportunity. They almost put that one in. Get a big 2-0 lead. Tremblay will take the goal kick. In the last couple of days, our leaves have really dropped. We're going from the beauty of autumn to the barrenness of autumn. Red throwing. Williams out for Beekmantown. She beat Sample to the ball, but just by a step. Desro will try to redirect it. Beekmantown. Red throw. Walter up to the 18. Detail is there. And it's off the side of the net. Bowman will throw it in to Detail. Detail keeps it in play. I want to thank Dr. John Middleton and Claire Middleton for renewing their viewer patronage today, and also the Moores Republican Party. So they are our latest viewer patrons. Throw-in goes deep into the Cougar end. Goal kick goes out. We didn't hear the whistle from the ref to take the kick. Off white. Red throw. Bowman with the throw. Gets it to Sample.
Red.
Sample throws it in, looking for Detail. On the red throw. Sample keeps the ball in play. Be a corner kick. I believe the Cougar boys played here last night against the Beekmantown boys. If they did, I wasn't here, and if they didn't, I wasn't here either, but had that big testimonial dinner last night for Georgia Pacific, and we get hundreds of soccer games during the course of the year, and one testimonial dinner for a major employer in the county I knew was a little more important than just another soccer game. So that's where we were. White throw.
Thank you.
Handball on red. A white kick.
Get after this, Cougars.
Devins puts it right to the Cougar keeper. Red kick. Red throw. Walter tries to get the Boardman. Clark heads it.
My birthday.
Trombley trying to get up to the front line, gets it to Walter, which is over to Gooley. Gooley looking to get it to Bailey. Obstructions called.
Obstruction L on red. What'd you have? I have white push. What'd you drop? Right here.
They have a drop ball, they had white push and a red obstruction called, so. Kicked out by Desero.
What? I didn't hear that.
A fountain? No, is that the fountain? Yep, there. At least the fountain. Covey will throw it back in.
Get your mark.
Clark gets a foot on it. Bailey will try to bring it up. She lost it. They get crowd control here. The dog is even bigger than he looks. Bailey with a throw.
Good job, Rachel! Good job!
There you go, birthday. There you go,
Let's go, one!
Refs are switching sides, so we're assuming we're about halfway through the first half. Bailey looking for Gooley.
Keep this going the other way!
Clark. LaFountain. LaFountain comes up limping. Bailey throws it in. LaFountain playing with shin splints. The best thing for shin splints is rest, but she isn't about to rest during the middle of soccer season. Well, she's out there in pain before the game even starts. Release LaFountain. Tremblay boots it up. Walter up for Boardman. Sample. Unfortunately for Sample, who was ready to kick it, there are subs coming in. Subs have to be at the table before the whistle, so you never know when putting subs in is going to interfere with a quick throw in or a quick kick. And they interfered that time for the Cougars. You can't decide after the whistle you want to put the subs in. You've got to decide before. And Tiffany Williams makes the stop. Westfield takes it away.
No, you don't want to sit in front of her.
Late throw. Esro breaks it up. Now Boardman's there. Brassard back to help out. Walter carries it. And picked up by Williams. Beekmantown leading this 1-0 against the Northeastern Clinton Cougars. Cougars once beaten. They were beaten last week by Plattsburgh High School. We have a throw. Red throw. Blake gets it up within the 18, goes to the end line, and Williams decides to play it.
into the ball. Go. We're doing it. Go back up. Keep on her. Go on. Go on. Go, go,
Looking for Casey, gets over to Clark. Walter will have her shot broken up. Now Gooley kicks it off. An Eagle. 12 and a half minutes to go. Okay, so that means at 4:34, this one will be half done. No handball. Booted high. Oh, the ball's loose.
No, the goalie had the ball in her hand.
Oh, I hope you're watching this one, Jim. I hope you saw my angle over here, Jim. I don't think you would have made that call over here. Reminds me of a call at second base in the Yankee Red Sox series.
White's up.
White throw. Brassard pushes it up to the 18 to Walter. Casey. Now taken by the Eagles. Red throw. And we have red subs. All comes to Casey. Red throw. Dutil and Covey battling. Covey gets it. Desero into Dutil. White throw. Another white throw. Clark finds Gooley on the wing. It's a foot race, and Williams coming from the other direction wins it. It's when you can't afford to miss kick. The Fountain. Nice low pass to Clark, pushes it through. And Williams makes a diving stop. It would have been wide. Call goes against the Cougars. Penfield will kick it. Dutail's tripped. Debbie Tremblay will take this one. This is Elaine Dixon territory. And Dixon used to score on a regular basis from that spot for Beekmantown. Walter puts it on, and Williams grabs it, kicks it out. Eagles looking for that second goal, but Tremblay is there. Bevins have Casey. Casey again. Dutail will race into the corner for it. Puts it in front of the net. Nice cross by Dutail, but nobody was there. 5.5 minutes to go in the first half of this 1-0 game. The Eagles leading the Cougars. Handball. Tremblay clears it. White throw. Corner kick. In front of the net. Eagles with another golden opportunity. That was a beautiful corner kick. They'd like to have 10 corner kicks just like that during the course of the day. Here's a breakaway for the Cougars. LaFountain gets it behind the defender. Walter's going to get a shot over the top of the net. Williams came out and Walter put it over the crossbar. Goal kick. Stopped by Walter. Dutail and slapped out or headed out. Slapped out by Williams. LaFountain will take the corner. Nice kick. Williams gets a hand on it. Casey puts it back in front of the net. And booted by Walter right to Williams. Down to 2 to 3 minutes in the first half. Clark will carry it up to LaFountain. Back to Clark. And Williams picks it up. Punts it out of bounds to be a red throw. Casey will throw it in, but a red sub. A minute and a half to go. Amanda Clark is taken down. It was closer to here than there. But Tremblay will get a direct on kick here. And certainly within scoring range. Passes it instead of shoots it. And it goes wide. Walter.
Get it out of there! Get it out!
3 seconds. At the half, our score, Beekmantown 1, Northeastern Clinton Central School, nothing. You're watching Hometown Cable, CBAC High School Soccer.
Okay, here we go. Second half here down in Beekmantown. It's the Northeast Cougars against the Beekmantown Eagles. Calvin Castine and Peck Sample at a very cool afternoon in Beekmantown. The Eagles have a 1-0 lead, just starting the second half, pressing on the far side. Sample moving it up towards Dutel. Dutel looking for a cross. Ashley Walter looking for a cross. Here it is. It's into the goalie. Stop on a goalie, and she pumps it out to the right side. Ashley Burt's ball. Burt's taking on number 14. Burt's pushes it to LaFountain. LaFountain loses the ball to Beekmantown. Crash. We seem to be having a big pile up of players. Over towards Burt's. LaFountain looking for the ball. Pumps it up straight ahead towards Walters. Defended by Beekmantown up to Margie Fay. Ashley Burt's. Ashley Burt's looking to clear the ball down. LaFountain playing with the ball. Northeastern seems to be right in absolute slow motion, unless it's Calvin's camera doing this to me or what it is. But they look like they're in slow motion. And a push ahead into Sample. Sample trying to turn the corner, crosses it in. Margie Fay with a shot, and a shot by Fay over to Ashley Walters, and no cigar. Oh, it was close. A deflection or two. And Ashley Walter almost had a goal in there. Burt's going back against number 16. That's Tremblay. Turning the ball out of bounds. Saves it. Goes back in. Beekmantown looking to cross. Dribbling in on that with a left-footed shot. Over on the other side. Nobody there to pick the ball up. Lucky for the Cougars on that one. Northeastern Cougars trying to get the ball out of their zone. They seem to be very slow at this moment. Walters and LaFountain. LaFountain turning the corner, looking for Walters on the near side. Here's the hook, up to Ashley Walters. Ashley Walters on the run. Looking in. 23, shoulder to shoulder, shot on net, and no follow on the rebound. Goalie dropped it, but recovered. Amanda Clark heading the ball up through, making a run. Clark on a run. Clark straight ahead over to Sample. Sample trying to move the ball over to Walters. Defended by Beekmantown, out to Walters. Margie Fay going in the corner. Ashley Walters going straight ahead. Crosses the hall over in the center. And it looks like LaFountain trying to take a shot. Misses off her foot. Burt's in pursuit on the outside. Falls. Ashley Burt's is down. Margie Fay going back after the ball. LaFountain and Fay pushes the ball outside. Fay touches it up to Burt's. Burt's with a touch back to cleared off her foot into LaFountain. And that's LaFountain trying to pop the ball up to Walters. Walters and Sample trying to get something going. Margie Fay on the throw in here on the near side. Here comes Fay's throw. Looking for Sample. Sample stepped out by Beekmantown. Stepped in front of her. Took the ball. Walters trying to maneuver on 23. Walters wins the contest. Going down the outside. And she stops on the ball. And it's Beekmantown ball to Fay. Amanda Clark pumping the ball off her arm. Well, the referee said play on. Tremblay over here towards Fay. Saved by Beekmantown. Beekmantown throw in. And it's a rather slow pace right in the beginning of the game. Beekmantown on a throw in. Looking upfield on the sidelines. Going towards the inside sort of. Burt's. Clark. Burt's. Back to Beekmantown. Cleared by Beekmantown towards Haley Desereau. That's Desereau and Tremblay. Tremblay making a run around the corner. Pushes it back up. That's Bowman, Brandy Bowman, moving the ball. Bowman trying to move the ball. Taken away by Beekmantown defender. LaFountain and Clark. LaFountain looking for Clark. And Trombley coming up to save the day. Pushes it outside to Margie Fay. Margie Fay over to Burtz. Burtz coming up the outside of the field. Looking for Ashley Walters. Walters getting in control. Looking control. Stops. Takes a look. Goes down into the corner further. Here comes the cross. And it's blocked by number 19 of Beekmantown. It's going to be a corner kick. A corner kick for the Northeastern Cougars. Okay, here's Elise LaFountain on the corner kick. Waving in. Here it comes. Pumped into the outside, and it's into the net. Okay, Beekmantown goal kick. Beekmantown goal kick now. The win is in Northeastern's back on the second half. A nice, cool afternoon. Sun is going to come out in a few seconds when it goes to this cloud. It comes in towards LaFountain. Clark and LaFountain. Burtz. Burtz to Margie Fay. Margie trying to turn the corner. Pushed out by Fay. Thrown in by Beekmantown. Clark. Burtz trying to win the battle. Up towards. It was headed towards Walters. Cleared back in. Amanda Clark trying to break this ball up. Beekmantown with a sustained attack right here by two defenders. Pushed to the outside for number 2, and on the far side, number 9 trying to work herself in. He's coming in with a cross, and it's cleared by Clark. Back to the wing. Cleared by Clark. Upfield this time towards the wing. Dutel. All right, here's Dutel. Dutel and Sample trying to do something on the far side of the field. Sample dancing. And she's down. Bowman wins the ball. Dutel trying. LaFountain trying. And it's Margie Fay in pursuit. Margie Fay wins the contest. One step short. Trombley with a clear towards Fay and LaFountain. And Haley Desereau and number 18, Bowman. Bowman pushes back to Trombley. Trombley off the side of her foot to Fay. Fay moving it up towards Walters. LaFountain bodies the ball down. Kicks it outside towards Dutel. Dutel and Sample moving on the outside. Won by Beekmantown in the backfield. Bowman in pursuit. Brandy Bowman with a stop. Loses. Pushing way ahead now towards Trombley. Trombley makes a stop on the ball. Clears it back into the same area. And it's going to be a Cougar throw-in. Brandy Bowman on the throw-in on the far side of the field looking for Dutel and Sample. And the throw-in is in. Beekmantown wins it. Bowman, Dutel. Beekmantown throw-in on the far side of the field coming in. Beekmantown wastes no time putting the ball into play. Haley Desereau. Desereau on the outside with Bowman. Brandy Bowman on the throw-in. Looking for Dutel. Dutel has on the ball. Taken away by Beekmantown. Dutel back in the field. She wins the race. Dutel pushes the ball forward. Looking for Sample. Sample and Walters looking for the rebound. And it's in to the ref. And the goalie made a drop stop on it, but she clears the ball. In and out of her hands. Clears it out. Walters and Sample looking for the rebound. Beekmantown now making a run at the other end of the field with Desereau in pursuit. Trombley steps up, misses the ball, comes over to Burtz. Burtz clears the ball towards Bowman. Bowman pushes up towards Dutel. Sample picking the ball up in midfield, taking a run on the outside. Dutel down the center. Walters on the near side. Brandy Sample passes the ball over to Dutel. Dutel fighting for the ball. Dutel still fighting for the ball. Coming in, it's very wet, and if you're Walters trying, looking for a shot from Bowman. Bowman with a shot. Fay with a shot. A push from behind. The ref didn't see it. He stood 8 feet from it. And there's Amanda Clark in pursuit of the ball. Clark taking it away. Pushed outside. The Cougars seem to be in a walking state at this moment. Walking from position to position. Dutel on a move, crosses it up, hands it to Beekmantown. Beekmantown pushes the ball up towards Burtz. Burtz coming down the outside, looking for Walters. She's looking for Walters. She loses it outside with a Northeastern throw-in. Northeastern. Ashley Burtz looking for Walters over to Margie Fay with a shot. And Dutil trying to save on the far side. She does save the ball. Beekmantown wins the race. And here comes the ball up the center of the field to Clark. Number 24, Clark. 10, Marjorie Fay. Marjorie Fay trying to turn the ball back down in towards Sample. Sample touches the ball, trying to run through the defender, and it's cleared. Ashley Burt's right over to Brandy Bowman. Bowman pushes the ball over towards Walters. Ashley Walters trying to save the ball. And it's going to be a Beekmantown throw, a Beekmantown free kick. Number 19 to take the free kick. To the far side, Bowman, LaFountain, Bowman and LaFountain. And moves up, Haley Desero moves it up, pumps it in the center towards Sample. Sample puts a foot on it, out towards the Dutel. Dutel over towards Walters. Lace LaFountain with a shot and a goal. A nice shot from the 18-yard line by Lise LaFountain as the sun reappears here in Beekmantown on a fine afternoon. The Northeastern Cougars get the shot, and a nice one from Elise LaFountain to make it 1-1 all tie. A beautiful shot by Elise LaFountain. Calvin, was there an assist on that? Did that come back out off a Beekmantown defender? Or? I didn't see there. We don't win game. Okay, here we go. A goal by Elise LaFountain has tied it up here with about 32 minutes, I'd say, to go in the second half. Debbie Trombley towing the ball outside towards, that's number 2, that's Gooley. And it's kicked back into Debbie Trombley. Cardan out of her net, making the save. Covering up with a nice save. Cardan kicks the ball down this side towards Sample in the center of the field. Pushed outside to Gooley. Sample and Gooley trying to do something on this side. It's a Northeastern throw-in. Kavanaugh following the play. Lise LaFountain. There's Gooley. Gooley fighting for the ball with Sample and Kavanaugh. Sample pushes it up to LaFountain. Lise LaFountain looking for another goal, I'm sure. She puts a weak shot pushed in towards Dutel, who was trying to thread it through to Dutel. Here's a clearing pass back in by offsides on Northeastern. Offside Northeastern called. It'll be a free kick by number 19 on the far side of the field. 1-1 all tie here in Beekmantown this afternoon with the sun shining and the wind blowing. And here we go, up to Ashley Burtz, a foot stop, pushed up to Kavanaugh. Lauren Kavanaugh pushes it out to Gooley. Gooley trying to save the ball. She does. Kavanaugh in pursuit. And it's a tie with Burtz. Burtz looking for Trombley. Burtz wins the battle. Pushes the ball over to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh pushes the ball into the center of the field. Over to Brenda. Brenda Bailey and Sample fighting in the center of the field for possession. Sample comes up with the ball, making a run right now, and she takes a hook on net, and it's blocked by the goalie. A good hard shot, a nice high hard shot from the 18-yard line. Northeastern must keep shooting from that area, or it's going to be a long afternoon. And here's the ball coming up the far side now. It's a Beekmantown throw-in on the far side of the field, right in front of Coach Gilroy and the rest of the Cougars. Beekmantown making wholesale changes right now. Changing many players coming in. And the throw-in by Beekmantown to, I believe that's over to Dutel. Dutel picking the ball up. Dutel and Sample. Dutel crosses to Sample. She deflects it into the defender. Deflecting it into the goalie off of Sample's feet. Good try, good hustle, trying to run through the ball. Here we go. Back to Burtz. Burtz to LaFountain. Burtz and LaFountain. Back to Trombley. Cleared back to the stopper. Debbie's touching the ball, turning it around. Debbie Trombley. Trombley hooks it in towards Burtz in the back. Trombley follows through. Kavanaugh and Gooley on this near side. Throw in by Beekmantown. Burtz and Kavanaugh. And it's going to be a Northeastern throw-in by Burtz. Burtz throws it in towards Kavanaugh. Pushed out of bounds. No. Saved by Beekmantown. Saved. Trombley pushes the ball off of Beekmantown. Defender's head. Down in towards the center. Gooley trying to turn. Pushed out of bounds by 2. Northeast throwing down. This is Ashley Birch to throw it in. Northeastern's trying to pick up the pace. Nice throw in by Birch. A long throw in. All the way to the stopper. Here it is. Kavanaugh to take the throw in now. Looking for Gooley. Gooley and Kavanaugh. Birch going back to recover. Stops the ball. Nice move. Beats 12. Comes by 10. Looking up. There's the cross into center to Sample. She's going the wrong way. Here it is. Crosses it back to Bailey. Bailey trying to run through the ball. Amanda Clark. Kavanaugh with the ball. Pushes the ball. And start by number 24. That's Clark. And there's Sample trying to make a run through. She's going to try to go through the whole place, I guess. And a shot by Brenda Bailey. And just missed. And Gooley just missed, deflected it in on this side. A nice hard shot from Brenda Bailey. Through traffic. And Gooley, Trish Gooley just missed, deflected it in. She was right by the post. Just missed it. A nice try. A good effort. Northeastern starting to run through the ball now. Kavanaugh runs up, steps up, takes the ball away. Kavanaugh and Gooley. Kavanaugh trying to make a move. She does. She wins the race. Towards the fountain. The fountain's there. Ashley Birch recovering over to Sample. Sample touches it into Dutel. Sample back on the outside. Big push on that one. And the kick comes in. Gooley is in front of the net and scores off the free kick by Sample. Sample waited for no one. She took the free kick, and Gooley bodies the ball into the net, making it 2-1 on a nice shot. I'm surprised that, well, maybe I shouldn't say anything. Okay, on a free kick by Brandy Sample, she pumped it down in front of the net, bounced off the goalie, and Trish Gooley made a nice goal, putting it in. Sample in attack here. It's Gooley and Sample on the far side of the field with Walters on this side. And it's going to be a throw in by Brenda Bailey. Brenda Bailey and Gooley. Gooley stepped up her pace after getting that goalie. Sample got the ball pushed through towards LaFountain. And that's Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh with a body over to LaFountain. Kavanaugh and LaFountain. Back to Clark. Back to Birch. Birch making a move, turning outside. Turning. Trying to get the ball upfield. And it's going to be a maroon ball in. Walters crossing it over towards the center. Bailey, Brenda Bailey, LaFountain, Kavanaugh. Ashley Birch sends Ashley Walters into the deep corner. Walter won the beat. She beats her. Comes with a shot in the center. Kicked out by Beekmantown. Looking for it is Birch. Birch and Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh with her foot on the ball. Back to Birch. She's got to touch the ball. Birch going after the ball. And it's won by Beekmantown up the far side. Number 2 going down the side with Clark in pursuit. Amanda Clark. And Birch. Clark trying to defend. Finally gets the ball. Pushes it up. Lauren Kavanaugh up to Walters. Kavanaugh pushes it back through for Walters. Walters and Sample. Walters looking. She saves it. By God, she saved it, and she's going to the corner. She tipped the post upside down. Well, good try by Ashley Walters going into the corner. The post, she tried to make a sliding kick, and the post was there. It'll be a free kick, I believe, for Beekmantown. Out of the end. Ashley broke the post in half. Brute. And it's going to be coming on now to the far side. Beekmantown moving the ball to their left. That'll be Brenda Bailey. Brenda Bailey and LaFountain will be defending on this goal kick by number 19 of Beekmantown. Bailey and LaFountain looking for the ball. We have a slight timeout here. Broken flag on this end where Ashley Walters slid through. Referees are going to start on without it. Here we go. Goal kick. Number 19, she's coming out of the backfield, pushed up towards the center of the field. LaFountain, that's Sample, trying to turn her corner over here, looking up, pushed into the center, towards LaFountain, too far, won by Beekmantown. LaFountain, Clark making a run through. Clark loses the ball back to Megan Casey. Megan Casey on the far side turns the ball upfield, looking for LaFountain. Amanda Clark looking in towards LaFountain. Ashley Burt's on this side, coming up the outside. Ashley Burt's trying to do battle. Be a white ball. Beekmantown throw in on this side. You all right? And we're going with the Burts now. Burts running down. Kavanaugh, just some obstructions here. Trombley pushing the ball to the outside. Burts. And I believe that's going to be a Northeastern throw-in on this side. Northeastern, that'll be Kavanaugh. No, it'll be Burts. Burts taking the ball for the throw-in. Northeastern making some changes. That's number 25 is Bowman. Bowman's coming in on here for halfback. Sample in the pursuit, LaFountain. LaFountain and Sample. Bowman, LaFountain, Bowman loses the ball back towards Trombley, number 14. That's Burts trying to take the ball. She does. She makes a move, loses it to 4. Pumped out. That's Trisha Gooley on the other side. That's Haley Desereau. Haley Desereau on the far side. Pumping the ball out. Let me see. Who do we have on the other side now? That's Desereau. Bailey. No, that's Casey. Megan Casey on the far side. It's hard to see from here, but Megan Casey trying to push that ball, trying to take it away. It's crossed into center by Beekmantown. Here comes a shot off Burts. Now Trombley turns the ball outside. She turns it way out. That'll be a Beekmantown throw-in. A Beekmantown throw-in about 15 yards from the flag. All the Cougars are back in defense. Looking for Burts to clear the ball up to Walters. Walters trying hard. No, it was outside. Ashley Walters trying to save the ball, getting something going with Sample. Throw in by 23. Beekmantown trying to walk the ball to the side. Bowman, Burts, Burts loses the ball back to Beekmantown. Coming up the other side, that's Haley Desereau. Megan Casey in pursuit of the ball. Turning the corner. She's still in there. Trombley touches the ball up to the outside. That's Gooley on the far side. And it's going to be a Beekmantown Eagle throw-in. A nice throw in center of the field by Beekmantown. LaFountain. LaFountain makes a move to Gooley. Gooley coming up the field to LaFountain. It's LaFountain looking, carrying the ball. Carrying the ball. She still carried a little too far. She lost control of it. Bowman on the sideline. It's a red throw-in. That's the Cougars. Ashley Burts. Burts looking for Walters. Headed by Beekmantown. Headed again by Beekmantown. LaFountain and Bowman. Off Beekmantown. Burts trying to recover. Going back is Burts. Trombley. Amanda Clark. The cross was behind the Beekmantown defender. Megan Casey, number 1, going on the far side. Trying to break the play up, and she touches the ball. She does break the play up. And she clears it up to the wing. Gooley, Trisha Gooley, touches the ball over towards Sample. Sample picks it off a Beekmantown defender. She's trying to looking up, looking for the punt. Here comes Dawn. There's LaFountain, and Walters. Ashley Walters loses it outside to Beekmantown. Ashley does touch the ball. And it's going to be a Northeast throw-in. A Northeast throw-in by Ashley Walters. Ashley Walters throws it in with the Cougars leading 2-1. Sample with a body towards the goalie. Ooh, that was close. And the goalie made a nice save, punts it out towards Clark. Well, that's the first time in 3 times they've caught her with a handball on the trap. Beekmantown pumps it up, waits for no one. Burts, Trombley defending on 2. Amanda Clark back to help. Trombley wins the race over towards Haley Desereau, and that's Haley Desereau on the outside. LaFountain, Desereau moving the ball up, pumped out of bounds by Beekmantown. It'll be a Northeast Cougar throw-in on the far side of the field. Desereau looking for Gooley. Gooley and Desereau. Gooley loses the ball up to, and that's number 1, Megan Casey, going back to try to break the play. She's on the outside. Nice shot on net. Chantel Cardan was there waiting for it to arrive. Not a lot of meat on the ball. Beekmantown shoots wide, far right to right. And that's going to be a Northeast Cougar will have a, Debbie Trombley will have a free kick, a goal kick. Coming down the side of the field, the referees are switching position. They haven't wore their whistles out or anything, and they're coming on this side. Now here comes Trombley with the kick, moving it up into the center of the field. That's Walters. Walters carrying the ball on the side of the field, pushing it ahead, looking for Sample. White direct. Sample pushed the girl off the ball and out of bounds. It'll be a Beekmantown Eagle free kick. Number 19 to take the kick. LaFountain looking for the ball. LaFountain looking for it. Walters heads it over to Sample. 2 to beat. And Walters and Sample. And there's Gooley on the far side. And she pushes it over to Gooley. Oh, a nice cross by Ashley Walters. There's a push. And nobody called that one. I can't believe that. He looked right at it. And he couldn't call it. In the penalty area also, I don't know who the player was on the far side, but she really got pushed from behind. That's a Beekmantown free kick. They see now when it's coming up the outside. Here it is. That's Elise LaFountain. LaFountain and Clark. Pushes ahead to Walters. Walters pushes it back to Clark. Walters and Clark going to dribble it right in the net. Here they go. And on the outside, that's going to be a Northeast throw-in. Northeast throw-in. Ashley Walters with the ball. Here comes 4 new players for the Northeast Cougars. That's Dutel, Bowman, Margie Fay, and Kavanaugh. Sarah Kavanaugh. Walters, nice throw in. No, that was Margie Fay throwing it in towards Walters. Walters with a cross. Nobody going to the ball. That's Burtz towards Brassard. Gina Brassard on the far side, number 13. That's Bowman. Bowman takes a shot, and she saves the ball. The goalie has it. Walters and Sample in her face. Walters misses. The ball goes back to Amanda Clark. Debbie Trombley with a high clearing bunt. Walters with a head on the ball. And let's see now. We're standing. Northeastern is at a slow pace at this moment. Casey going to the far side, trying to break the ball up. Trying to push her outside. She does. And that's going to be a Northeast throw-in, I believe, on the far side. It is. A late call, but we got it. And here's Bowman pushing it down towards Dutel. That's Gina Brassard fighting for that ball over there. And there's Sample. And it's going to be Kavanaugh on the far side of the field looking for Brassard. Sample over to Beekmantown. Kavanaugh pushes Brandy Bowman. Trombley looking to break the ball back. Clark going down the center, helping out. There's a missed kick by Beekmantown. By Trombley on the outside. Moved up towards the line. Nobody home. Amanda Clark trying to break the play up in the far backfield. Trying to save it is Megan Casey. Casey still playing it. And it's going to be a throw-in for Northeastern, I believe. To Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh looking for Brassard on the far side. Gina Brassard going down the outside. Kavanaugh looking for her. Walters in the center of the field. Walters and Brassard. Walters over towards Sample. Sample with a body on the ball. There's a back pass towards Bowman. Brassard into Walters. It's a race, and the goalie wins the race. Punted out nicely. Burt's on the ball, pumps it right back towards Walters. Brandy Bowman headed outside to Sample. Brandy Sample with a back kick. Tries to cross it to Walters and Brassard. She gets it on the far side of the field, number 13. That's Brassard. Gina on the far side in pursuit. With doing battle, saves the ball, pumps it back towards Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh trying to save the ball. Stepping up is Casey. Casey on a throw-in. Looking for Kavanaugh, looking for Walters. Walters in the center of the field. Center of the field with Brassard. Gina and Brassard and Walters losing the ball back towards Clark. Brandy Bowman pushes it through towards Sample. Pumped outside towards Gina Brassard. Off of Beekmantown, number 10. Oh, I thought they called Cougars on the other side. One referee was... Well, the ball's in play anyway, and here we go. Coming back down the field, Casey in pursuit of number 9 on the far side. Megan Casey with a throw-in, looking for Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh up towards Gina Brassard. Won by Beekmantown. Beekmantown on the throw-in. Making changes as the Beekmantown Eagles now. It must be about, I'd say, 15 to 18 minutes left, Calvin, as we closer to 10 minutes? 7 minutes left, we've been told. Okay, 7 minutes left with the Northeastern Cougars leading 2-1 here in Beekmantown in the second half. Pressure's been on Beekmantown in the second half. The Cougars picked up the pace after the opening bell. It was very slow right at the opening bell, but afterwards the Cougars have picked up and trying to win these battles to the ball. Number 13, Brandy Bowman with a nice kick down towards Brassard in the corner. Headed in towards Walters. Walters and Brassard playing the corner, back and forth. Offsides. All right, here comes the kick. Coming out of the backfield in the direction of Bowman. Bowman and Kavanaugh. Casey saves the ball. Over to Bowman. Bowman pushes it outside to Brassard. Brassard back inside to Bowman. Bowman trying to work her way through. Walters looking outside for Sample. Sample and Walters. Brassard. Margie Fay. Burtz turns the ball outside. Fay and Burtz. Trombley stepping up with the kick into center of the field. That's Bowman. Casey stepping up. Bowman heads the ball. Ashley Burtz on this turning the corner. Pumps it out the bounds. It's going to be Beekmantown, number 23 on the throw-in. Beekmantown. Cougars throws it by Burtz to Trombley. Off of Beekmantown. That's going to be a Northeast Cougar throw-in. Going way down the other end of the field. That's Ashley Burtz on the throw-in. Looking for Sample. Sample with a head over the top. Trying to play 23. And it's kicked out of side by Beekmantown. Ashley Burtz looking for Fay. Looking for Sample. And headed by Beekmantown. Bowman on a nice back kick. Bowman pushes it in the direction of forward. Walters. That's a Clark. Burtz trying to save the ball on the outside. Beekmantown putting pressure on now on this near side of the field. Beekmantown doing some substituting. And let's see, number 23 on the throw-in for the Beekmantown Eagles. 2-1, Northeastern. About 5 minutes left to play in this contest. Clark misses the ball. Pumped out by Debbie Trombley. Debbie Trombley and Sample. Sample looking for a head. And Sample put her hands on the defender's back. Here comes the free kick. Free kick taken by Beekmantown Eagles. Pumped up towards Fay. Fay wins it, brings it up. Looking for Sample. Stepped by 23. Here comes Walters. Walters in the center of the field with Sample on the outside. Bowman in the center. Here comes the ball. Nope, she can't get it across. Now she does. She makes a turn. She pumps the ball up towards Brassard. Brassard going down the outside to try to save the long lead pass. Just a little too far. And that's going to be Beekmantown Eagle throw-in on the far side of the field. We have substitution coming in from Beekmantown. Winning the ball is Bowman. Pushing it through Walters. Here we go. It's Faye, and Bowman. Burtz, Faye. Ashley Walters trying to step into the play. It's a white ball. Burtz tried to save it on the outside. Number 23, Beekmantown, throw in to Clark. White ball off the head of Walters. Pushed in to Burtz. Turned the corner by Trombley. Swap outside. Kick back in. No, referee called her out. So white throw in on the near side of the field. Chantal Cartel looking at the ball. Trombley pumps it up the center of the field. Nobody home. Sample picks it up. Makes a move on one. Pushes Bowman through. Bowman pushes Walters through. Walters in the center of the field. Goalie coming out. I see a goal coming. It's in. Ashley Walters has scored. Yes, indeed. We could see that one coming. Once more in my life, I was right. I called it before it went in, and it was there. The goalie was indecisive. She come out, and then she was backing up, and she was totally out. She was in poor position to try to make the stop when she was backpedaling. Ashley Walters, I believe it came from, I don't know. I believe that was an assist given to Brandy Bowman. Bowman to Walters. And that goal was, you could see that one coming way up the field. The goalie come out, she had to backpedal, and it was really tough going for her. Northeastern trying to defend, hold this 3-1 lead. Megan Casey on the back corner, defending, winning the battle, pushing it up to Haley Desereau. Desereau and Casey. Casey going back to the corner. That's a Northeastern throw in by Megan Casey up to Dutel. Over to Clark. Clark trying to push the ball backwards, sideways. Turns the corner. Pumps it up towards Walters. Walters and Sample. Sample loses to 2. Won by Casey. Step back to Desereau. Wins it. Pushing forward. Pushing up towards the right wing. Dutel. Sample taking on 10. Losing the ball. It's a maroon throw in. Throws it down for Dutel. Dutel. Oh, we're going to get a rethrow here or something. We had a rethrow coming in towards Dutel. Dutel doing battle on the other side. That's Desereau. Desereau pumps out aside. Goes out of Northeastern, off Northeastern. Beekmantown, throw in on the far side. Time running down here in the second half with the Cougars leading 3-1. Northeast Cougars 3, Beekmantown Eagles 1. On a hard-fought ball game in the second half. Northeastern's been staying in the zone most of the time. Desereau pushes towards the center. Megan Casey with a head. Megan Casey pushes towards LaFountain. LaFountain and Sample. LaFountain tries to pump the ball over. And it goes back to Trombley. Clears the ball and towards... That's Desereau. Desereau making a run on the outside now. Pumped out of bounds by Beekmantown on the far side. Northeast throw in by Casey. Megan Casey to take the throw in. Looking for Dutel. Dutel won by Beekmantown. Pumped back towards Clark. Clark turning the corner. Pushes the ball forward towards Sample. Trap. Leg trap off to the side. Back to Desereau. Megan Casey picks it into the center. Nobody home. And we're Northeastern slow going to the ball right at the moment. And Beekmantown doing their thing. And Casey breaks the ball up. Megan Casey doing a very nice job in the back in this last 10, 12 minutes. She's been really taking the ball, breaking the plays up. Clark pushes the ball through, pump back to Trombley. Trombley trying to turn the ball. She does off of Beekmantown. That's going to be a free kick for Northeastern. Subs coming in here for Beekmantown now. And let's see. A minute, 15 seconds from the ref. It's going to be a goal kick by Debbie Trombley. Debbie to pump the ball. She pumps it to the far right towards Dutel. Dutel doing battle. And Beekmantown wins the race. Thrown in. About a minute left here in Beekmantown this afternoon. Trying to get it back on the sheet. Clark, there's Walters. Walters pumps it outside towards Sample. Sample going down the center of the field. Sample on a run down the field. Pushes the ball sideways. Pushes it through for Walters. And we were very polite on that one. Back to Burtz. Burtz pumps it up towards Sample. Head back to Burtz. Number 14, Beekmantown. Getting control. Trying to push the ball down the side. That's Bailey. Bailey and Burtz. Bailey, Burtz, Sample. Bailey, Burtz. Bailey. That's Casey on the outside pushing it towards Sample. Dutel looking for the ball. She gets it from Sample. There's the cross. Dutel going to the corner on the goalie. Who's in the center lane? LaFountain's in the center looking for the ball. Pushed out of bounds by Beekmantown. And that's the way it is this afternoon. It's all over. The Northeast Cougars picking up a big win this afternoon after a slow start. 3-1 here in Beekmantown. The last goal by Walters. I don't know, Calvin. I didn't catch the other goals. Did you? I don't remember the other goals. We caught them, but they're on there. On this nice sunny afternoon in Beekmantown, that's the way it was. Calvin Castine and Peck Sample. 3-1 Northeastern Cougars over the Beekmantown Eagles. Good afternoon, everyone.
This is Calvin Castine. It's the 21st day of October 1999. And we're here at Northern Adirondack Central School on this Thursday afternoon for a big matchup in the CVAC. Also, interesting battle, the Northeastern Clinton Cougars and a home team, Northern Adirondack Bobcats. Looks like it's going to be a white kick. Just outside the penalty box. Looks like Boyer taking the kick. Was a little too long. And Inktail will toss it back in. Looks like, who's that? Tommy Kowalski and who's the other guy? Can't tell from over here who the other official is. Overcast skies, we're going to have to keep zoomed in, otherwise we're not going to be able to see much of a picture. More sky we get in the picture, the darker the picture will be. Boyer will throw it in. Or is that Boyer? No, that wasn't Boyer. We've got our rosters out here, and that might help us to keep track of who's who. Corner kick for the Cats. We'll have to make an unprecedented quick battery change there, a minute and 40 seconds into the tape. It's a battery that we hadn't used in a while. We're trying to rejuvenate it. It just doesn't seem to keep a charge. This game doesn't mean a heck of a lot as far as first place goes. Usually one or both of these teams are battling for first place in the CVAC, but not this year. This year they're battling for third place. And the number 2 seed in the Section 7 Class C playoffs, with Seton Catholic holding the number 1 seed. So there's a very good possibility that they will face each other again in the semifinals of the Class C playoffs, with the winner to go against Seton Catholic. Bobcats bring it in. Shot deflected there by Yanktail. Here's a shot just wide. Justin Sample in the goal and Jamie Gilmore in the Bobcat goal. Wind is blowing across the field. Temperature's mid-50s, but wind certainly makes it seem a lot cooler than that. Corner kick taken by number 5, Ben Munn. There are 3 Munns playing varsity soccer at Northern Adirondack. The twins play for the girls team and Ben here for the boys team. Nice cross. There's a shot. We are at an end here because they no longer have the truck that we usually tape in back of. So nothing to elevate us. And if we get at midfield, we won't be able to get close enough to the action to not be blocked out by both benches. So we have to get at one end away from the fans. Bono battling for this one. And that Munn? Nope, that's number 4. It's Kurowski, Joe Kurowski. White throw. Sheehan with a throw, but we have a whistle. I have to back it up a bit, I guess.
Well, I don't remember those.
Labarge and Nutt fighting for it. Nutt comes up with it. Bono pushes it up near midfield. Kicked back by the Bobcats. Cleared by Luke Wright. Kurowski passes back. The 18, here's a shot, and Justin Sample makes the stop. We're close enough to the JV field that we're hearing a lot of, especially with the wind blowing in our direction from the JV field, which is immediately behind us. We hear the whistle over there. With the wind, we can't tell if it's from the JV game or from this game here. Now Boyer will set it. Another kick just outside the penalty area for the Bobcats. Nice boot. Nice little chip in there and a nice grab by Justin Sample. I want to thank a few businesses for their support of local programming on Hometown Cable. And thank the folks at Pine Tree Homes, which is in Moores on Route 11, just down the road a piece from where we are. Pine Tree Homes. Route 11 in Moores. Here's a shot. Sample should handle it easily, and he does. At the corner of 11 and 22, we have got here, looks like a card. Yep, a yellow card. Ooh. Jim Barron telling Roger Nutt to play the game. And Nutt gets a yellow card. Previous meeting between these two clubs was marred by a lot of physical play, and kids have got to play the ball and not look to get away with something. That happened in the previous game. Players trying to get away with something when the ref wasn't looking. Chances are both these refs will be expecting that kind of stuff and be looking out of the corner of their eye at all times. Let's get back to Monette's Furniture. Corner of 11 and 22. The Cougars put in their substitute for Nutt. Colby, Jeremiah Colby. Monette's Furniture, the Seymour family at corner of 11 and 22 in beautiful downtown Moores, supporting Hometown Cable's programming. We appreciate their support. And we've got in Rouse's Point to Sandy's Deli at the end of Chapman Street on Lake Street. If you drove down Chapman Street and kept going, you'd drive right into the side of their business. So Sandy's Deli in Rouse's Point on Lake Street, and also on Lake Street at 103 Lake Street to be exact. Heads Up Hair Care. We thank the fine folks at Heads Up Hair Care, Monette's Furniture, Pine Tree Homes, and Sandy's Deli for their support of local programming. And if you'd like to get your name mentioned, give our advertising rep Brandy Lloyd over the top. Give Brandy Lloyd a call. Her number is in the Moores directory. Lloyd is spelled just like a person's first name, L-L-O-Y-D. Give Brandy a call and she'll tell you how you can get your name mentioned here on Hometown Cable. Goal kick comes to midfield. Angtail heads it back, looking for LeMay, but the Bobcats clear it. Now it's put back in the zone. And Gilmore will grab it. And there'll be another goal kick. Shaughnessy will take the goal kick. It's headed at midfield. And here come the Bobcats. Bono and Karolski. Bono, good move. Gets it by Sheehan. Shaughnessy, nice job ahead there, but LeMay is there. Ooh, Shaughnessy gets the ball away from LeMay. They've gotten a little push in there. But soccer is a contact sport. Just got to watch the hands, though. Now Angtail looking for Allen. And a weak shot comes to Gilmore. Punt goes over Labarge's head. Punched back by the Cougars. Now Sheehan. Cleared by Luke Wright. Coaches, we have Dale Hawksby for Northeastern Clinton and Don Moulton for the Bobcats. Another one cleared by Luke Wright.